Namaste, everyone, and welcome to Anchor the Light. Hope you joined us for the earlier session for emotional healing. Now, this session will focus on prosperity healing. And a lot of people on the spiritual path would always have this conflict within them about money and prosperity, because a lot of us grew up with what? Stories of the poor guy going to heaven and the rich guy barbecuing in hell. So this causes us to think, oh, prosperity, money, these are all obstacles to spirituality. However, what you don't realize is these thoughts and emotions that you have are actually creating prosperity blocks for you. So let's just dissolve that very quickly, shall we? First of all, if I were to ask any of you, how many of you would like to have the ability to go to holy places? A lot of you raise your hand. How many of you would like to have the ability to have a center, a spiritual place to allow people to come in, meditate, do their spiritual work, or even a healing space to have healing modalities, massage, pranic healing, Reiki, whatever other health-giving practices to be available for people? A lot of you raise your hands. How many would like to have the ability to attend classes, retreats, and which are normally, very costly? Oh, a lot of you raise your hands. How many of you would like to be able to help relatives and friends who are financially not doing well, or you just want to offer some assistance? A lot of you raise your hands. Guess what? All of those are not free. Spirituality and materialism are two sides of the same coin. Not to mention, it's very difficult to meditate when you're worrying about money. As the joke we always say is like, when you're meditating, you're trying to have inner peace. Instead of chanting Om, some of you be chanting, oh my God, how am I going to pay my bills? Sounds familiar? A lot of this can be changed. But it starts with your thought process. We call this releasing poverty consciousness and self-doubt. Now, it's not a bunch of positive thinking, negative thinking, concepts. It's as simple as this. Okay, rub your hands together. I know a lot of you are new. We always have thousands of new people joining us, so we always have to do this experiment. And the ones who know this already, reminding you. Okay, rub your hands together. Press the center of your palms. Okay, now open your hands. Ready? Okay, if you go like this, it feels about the same. Now, look at one hand. Visualize a red apple in your palm. Okay, that's about 5 seconds. Compare the feeling of both hands. Most of you, ooh, this is something there. Okay. Next, look at the hand you visualize an apple. Verbally say the word apple to your hand 5 times. Go. Apple, 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 apple. Easy enough. Compare both hands. Now, most of you go, I feel more of a substance. Now, once you learn pranic healing, you will realize you can scan this. You can feel the energy. So let's just give it a try. Take your hand, this hand from about this far, come in slowly before this hand touches this one. See if you feel anything. And then compare it with your forearm where you didn't visualize anything. How many notice there's more of a sensation in this hand? Okay, now watch this. Go like this. Say disintegrate. Disintegrate, disintegrate. Compare again. Oh, feels about the same. So the question is, what did you do? What you did is you, the soul, the spiritual self, essentially gathered this raw material called prana and made it into a form of an apple. By thinking it, by saying it, or if you grab one and ate it, you would have created what is called a thought form. A thought form is essentially made of mental and emotional substance from your aura. And that thought form essentially is like a program in the energy world. So if you think about it enough, you're feeding it. And this thought form sits in your energy field. So next time you go to lunch or you just go into the market, this thing will say, hey, don't you want an apple? Creates a thought form. Now, we create thousands of this a day. Not all of them continue to influence us because at some point, if you don't feed it, assuming initially you didn't put too much energy into it, it starts to dissipate. It's just like a hologram. At some point, it becomes, fuzzier and fuzzier until you don't see it. The opposite is also true. The more you put attention into it, the stronger it gets sharper and clearer, and the stronger it will influence us or influence other people. So what's it got to do with prosperity? Actually, it's got to do with everything. Everything from your health, your relationships. It's just right now we're focusing on prosperity and finances. So our perception will determine the way we think, the way we talk, the way we act. So it all goes back to the Eightfold Path taught by the Buddha. Right viewpoint is the most important one. From right viewpoint, seeing things clearly, observing and making correct interpretation of what you see or you observe, you generate correct thoughts, you generate correct speech, you generate correct actions. Now, what in the world is poverty consciousness? What is prosperity consciousness? It's very simple. Every time you say you're broke, okay, whether it's true or not, whether you mean it or not, you're creating a thought form. Now, that thought form does not distinguish whether you mean it or not, whether it's true or not. It just basically is like you type something on a computer, you type something, I'm happy or I'm sad or I'm broke or whatever, that what you type is not going to say, well, you don't really mean it, so let me negate what you type. It doesn't. So when you think of something, when you say something, it's a record in the energy world. So you keep joking about going broke, you create that thought form that you're broke. So even this prosperity energy is coming towards you, opportunities are coming towards you, this thing will say, hey, don't do it. It's not for you. So you end up repelling prosperity energies coming to you. You go, well, I don't really mean it. I just like to joke. Oh, okay, well, you keep joking and you go broke. Simple as that. As we always say, people usually make their lives better or worse with what they say. And what they say is a reflection of what they're thinking and feeling. So poverty consciousness could be as simple as this. A lot of people on the spiritual path say spirituality and materialism are not compatible. So you hear stories of all of us growing up, right? The poor guy's going to heaven, the rich guy's barbecuing in hell. You say, I don't believe in that anymore. Whether you believe it or not, you heard it enough, it's sitting in your aura. So when you finally get better and better, things are improving, right? Financially doing this little voice inside of you, they say, are you sure? You might become a bad person now. Anyone been there? Or what happens? You finally break into things are getting better and better. And then for some strange reason, you do self-sabotage. Sounds familiar? These are thought forms in the aura. If you don't get rid of it, guess what happens? When things are getting better and better, your energy is getting stronger. All these thoughts and emotions within our energy field also get charged up. Yep, that's what happens. What else? What's another one? People always say they never have enough money. Right? You just say it. Even though there's clearly money in the bank, there's money in your account, you always say you don't have enough or you don't have enough money. So guess what? You just affirmed it. So that thought forms in the energy world. At some point in the energy world, it will either influence you or other people. At the same time, it gets stronger and stronger. It starts moving down into the physical world. You look at the internet, if you do a search on Instagram or Facebook or any of the social media, look for the word manifestation. Oh, there's tons of videos. YouTube, tons of it. The problem is they don't tell you the negative side. They just tell, just visualize what you want and feel good that you have it and affirm that you have it. That's good. I agree with that part. You forgot the other part? As my teacher always says, big fish eat small fish. What's the big fish? The big fish are all the thought forms we create from who knows how long ago before we start becoming more affirmative with our giving more information on what we want. All those thoughts, emotions we had, I'll never have enough money, all bad things happen. If they happen to me, blah, blah, blah. Okay, at least that. You get the idea? So those thought forms we create, or you say it in jest, they're sitting in your energy field. So your affirmations, I affirm this, I visualize this, those are like small fish. You just created what? Last 10, 20 days? Maybe one last year. What happened to the last 10, 20, 30 years of the thoughts we create? They just come in and gobbled it up. Sounds familiar? I mean, the easiest example to show you is when people make New Year's resolutions, New Year's Day resolution. How long do they last? A month if you're lucky. You know why? Because you make an affirmation. Okay, New Year's Day, I'm going to, eat right. I'm going to exercise. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Okay, great. What happens? If you don't disintegrate all the old thought forms in your closet for the last 365 days, don't even bother going back earlier, that one day of affirmation is like a little guppy compared to a whale. That's why we say in pranic healing, cleansing before energizing. Does that start to make sense to you? You go, yeah, I don't understand why I keep doing these affirmations and it's not working. It's not working. It is working, but it is being overwhelmed by our past. Yeah, but I don't believe in that. Who cares? What you and I believe doesn't matter. It is what it is. So if you're smart, and then I hope you're watching this, you're having this realization that if that's the case, I should get rid of all these thoughts and negative emotions from the past as much as I can, so that positive thoughts and emotions that I have right now have a better chance of surviving and thriving, and those will now control my life. Now, before we get there, another factor to consider is called the law of attraction. People like to quote it. Again, they just quote half of it. They quote the law of attraction, they forgot it's a law of attraction and repulsion. In plain English, it simply means whatever we populate our aura, our chakras, our consciousness, act as a magnetic or attracting force. So, what's your big fish? If the aura is filled with all these complaints about life, even though you make affirmation, you look good, you talk to people, none of that matters, because your biggest surface area of attraction. That's not all. There's the attraction part. The repulsion part. That means prosperity energy coming towards you won't even bother, you repel it. Who is that? Zig Ziglar? What is that? Get rid of your stinking thinking? Something like that. It starts with the thought. That's why the Buddha said, everything starts with your thought. With your thought, you create your world. Try sitting in a bar, try sitting in a public place, and just listen to how people talk. 80-90% of them are complaining. Oh, this guy did this. Oh, they called me this. I go, no wonder your life is a mess. Those thought forms don't just kind of dissipate. They sit in the energy field. It's like a record in the energy world. It's like the cloud is always there. So if you don't watch your words and your consciousness, and you populate your aura with all these thought forms, good luck. You're going to need it. Now, some of you are feeling very offended. Oh, how come you speak so harshly? I go, well, if I dilly-dally around and sugarcoat it, you continue to do what? Oh, I make my affirmations. In the meantime, you're not aware that those negative thoughts are actually hurting you more. So before we do the meditation and healing and cleansing, you have to first realize I have to watch how I think, how I feel, how I speak, and how I act. If you don't, this is useless. It all starts with having that realization, I, the soul, the spiritual self, am not the movements of the body, am not the thoughts and feelings I create. I created these. So therefore, I have the power to stop creating what I don't want. I have the power to really super create or generate what I want. That gives you the ability to make choices. Otherwise, people say, well, I can't help it because my parents said we grew up, they're financially not doing well, so I went through this. I'm listening. When people say that, I sit there and going, Are you trying to convince me? Are you trying to convince yourself to keep failing? Which one is it? So I don't have patience. They go like this. I go, okay, bye. They go, don't you want to teach me? No. Go find another teacher. Because your mind's made up. I don't want to change it with facts. If you cannot even decide to say, I get to choose the thoughts and feelings and actions I create, there's no point doing anything. You're wasting your time. You might as well suffer. Right? Think about it. But the people who really go, yeah, I realize I have to be more aware, starts with awareness, of the thoughts, feelings, words, and actions I create. When that happens, you know what starts happening? You start noticing the people around you. You start choosing the people you hang around with. And you start noticing, man, Tong, he's a nice guy, but man, he's emotionally spewing out crap all day long. I don't want to be like that because they're polluting your energy field. And before you know it, you think like them. You heard the saying, you tell me who your friends are, I tell you who you are. Simple as that. Sometimes it's better not to have friends rather than friends that drag you down. Because the thought forms people create become their identity. How much did you pay for this? Nothing. I'm not charging you. So if you still don't want it, hey, it's your life. But the second you have that realization, you bring back your power. That's the only way, well, not the only way, there's another way that you course correct. Now, if you don't, there's also another way that you will course correct. And for most people, about 99.9% of the time, it will work. Would you like to know what it is? Pain. Pain is usually, for a lot of people, the final teacher. I'll give you an example in my own life. This is, 30-some years ago. Our finances was so horrible, having difficulty paying bills. And one day, my wife doesn't notice, nobody knows it. I was just by myself. I'm going, enough. I never, ever want to feel this way again. Enough. Because it was, your self-esteem is affected. You look at yourself like you're a complete failure. It's like, enough. I never want to feel this again. I remember it was 30-some years ago. I was by myself. I said, enough. No more of this crap. You know what? That forced me to course correct. The pain was so bad, it conflicted with my identity. I go, no, that's not me. Since then, it turned 180 degrees. It's too painful. So the question I want to ask you is, do you want to learn through pain? Or you just want to listen to somebody tell you, hey, buddy, I've been there. No need to go down that painful path. Just do this and don't do that. Simple as that. So stop joking about being broke. When you find yourself having a negative thought about money, that you never have enough money, or, you and money don't get along as friends, or whatever, these stupid affirmations people make as a joke, you have to be aware, I don't want that negative consciousness. As you keep doing that, you start being aware of what you create. That's it. That's a big part of it. Of course, there's other parts of it, which after the meditation, I'll cover it. But for now, that's the foundation. So what you call prosperity consciousness is nothing more than a person populating the entire aura, their chakras, with prosperity thought forms. Poverty consciousness is the same. The entire aura is populated by worry, self-doubt, negative lows, self-esteem about money, and whatever stuff that you probably got from other people that you start to believe that's your own. You put it all together, that's poverty consciousness. Okay? So here's the plan. We're first going to do a short meditation. This is to bring down a lot of spiritual energy, because that spiritual energy is the energy we're going to use like a fire hose to disintegrate a lot of these thought forms that are sitting in our aura and our chakras. That's part one. Part two, as that's being cleansed, and you're being receptive, hopefully, I'll just help you out, not I, but the energy flowing through me will help disintegrate those that are a little deeper in your aura and your chakras. Okay? And then, assuming you're still around, after meditation, the cleansing, we'll give you a few tips so that financially you do better. Because when you're better financially, having money gives you the ability to bring out the goodness within you. Otherwise, you know what happens? You keep looking at, oh, I wish I could help that person. I wish I could do this. I wish I could do this. And all these are wish, nothing happens. Because why? You're broke. But if you turn it around, then money becomes a tool for you to be even a better person. That's that. Simple. So forget whatever crap you've heard from other people, oh, money is something will prevent you from this. Just ignore it. They're probably talking for people who are broke anyway. They just give you an excuse. Misery loves company. That's that. Shall we? Put your hand like this. Focus on your crown. I am that. I'm not the body. I'm not the emotion or the thoughts. I am the soul. I am a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, divine power. I am the thinker, feeler, and doer. I am that, the soul, the spiritual self. I am connected in one to my higher soul. I am connected in one to the divine spirit, the divine spark in me. I am a child of God. We're still growing and evolving. I'm one with God. I'm one with all. There's only oneness. I am that I am. Okay, be still. For this meditation, we will do the great invocation, a powerful prayer and affirmation to bless the earth with divine intelligence, love, and power. Just like meditation, Twin Hearts, you allow the energy to flow through you. As you bless the earth, you're being purified. Okay, open your hand like this. Visualize the earth in front of you, the size of a little ball. Fill the earth with beautiful, beautiful, brilliant light. Verbally, repeat after me, we are one. We're one with God, we're one with all. Now imagine all of us are beings of light inside the big bright sun looking out into the solar system. Collectively project a brilliant beam of light and flood the entire earth. Let's chant Om 3 times. Om, Om, Om. So you can verbally or silently repeat, just mean the words. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of all beings. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of all beings. Let love descend throughout the entire earth. May the messenger of God, of love, return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the wills of all beings, the purpose which the Holy Masters and spiritual hierarchy know and serve. Let goodwill and the will to do good descend throughout the entire earth. So be it. Just be still. Keep your tongue in your palate. Let the blessings flow through us. May all beings be blessed with divine intelligence, divine love, divine power. So be it. From the center which we call the human races, the human race and all the different races, let the plan of love and light work out. May it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power descend throughout the entire earth. Let light, love, and power restore and manifest the divine plan on earth now. So be it. Okay, just be still. Let the blessings flow through us. The second great invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being, let love descend throughout the entire earth. May the avatar of love return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the wills of every person, every being, the purpose which the holy masters and spiritual hierarchy know and serve. Let goodwill and the willingness to do good descend throughout the entire earth. Now, so be it. Just be still. From the center, which we call the human race and all the other races, let the plan of love and light work out. May it seal the door where any evil dwells. Let light, love, and power descend throughout the entire earth. Let light, love, and power restore and manifest the divine plan on earth now. So be it. Just be still and let the blessings keep flowing through us. If you're sensitive, you might feel a pressure in your head. You might feel a certain rush of energy flowing through you. Just let it flow through you. May all beings be blessed. So be it. For the third great invocation, imagine a brilliant light, almost like a miniature sun floating above your head. Imagine that brilliant light above your head. Allow your attention and awareness to be completely on that brilliant light. Just keep looking at that light. The meditation will be done for you. Just be receptive. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of all beings. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of all beings. Let love descend throughout the entire earth. May the avatar of love return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let divine purpose guide the wills of all beings, the purpose which the holy masters and spiritual hierarchy know and serve. Let goodwill and the will to do good descend throughout the entire earth. So be it. From the center, which we call all the races, let the plan of love and light work out. May it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power descend throughout the entire earth. Let light, love, and power restore and manifest the divine plan on earth. Now, so be it. Just be still. Maintain your stillness and awareness on that brilliant light above your head. Simultaneously chant 3 ohms with me. Be still. Be still. Maintain your stillness and awareness on that brilliant light above your head. Gently put your hands down, keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Leave your awareness in that brilliant light above your head. Be still. and listen. You are the soul, you are the spiritual self, you're the I am within you. You're not your body, you're not any of your emotions or your thoughts. You are the soul, the spiritual self that moves the body, creates the feelings, creates the thoughts. That is your true identity. That's your true nature. You are the soul, you are the spiritual self. Silently say, I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that, the soul, the spiritual self, that am I. And so it is. Be still, let go. Meditate on the inner silence and the inner light. And just simply let go and let things be. Maintain your stillness, maintain your awareness. Beside you, visualize a beautiful violet fire. That's where all the negative energy is going to go. So just be still, and the rest will be done for you. A brilliant light is pouring down to your head. This divine energy is so strong, so loving, simultaneously so clear in disintegrating any negative thoughts, negative energies in your crown center. Just be still. Your crown center is being cleansed. Any negative thoughts, negative energies, especially poverty consciousness thoughts that are conscious or subconscious, are dissolved, disintegrated, extracted, expelled the nearest salt water or violet fire to you now. Your crown centers are continuously being cleansed, being highly energized, highly activated. The divine energy is entering your forehead and your Ajna chakra, in between your eyebrows and the back of your head. All these head chakras are being cleansed. All negative thoughts, negative energies are dissolved, disintegrated, expelled to the nearest salt water or violet fire to you. Just be still, let it happen. The divine energy is pouring down to your throat center. The throat chakra is being filled with liquid divine energy. All negative thoughts, negative energy, especially negative expressions, self-expressions about money and finances and prosperity, are completely dissolved, disintegrated, fully expelled the nearest salt water or violet fire to you now. So be it. Your throat centers are completely being cleansed. The divine energy is pouring down your chest, pouring down your back. It's entering your back heart, filling up your back heart and front heart, filling you with waves of love, sweetness, joy, and happiness. So be it. Liquid divine energy is pouring down to your front solar plexus and your back solar plexus, going deep into your front and back solar plexus, your liver and your spleen, especially your lower astral body. Any negative energies, negative thoughts and emotions, angry, jealousy, malice, any type of negative emotions are dissolved, disintegrated, fully extracted, expelled to the nearest saltwater violet fire to you now. So be it. Your front, back, solar plexus, your lower astral bodies are continuously being cleansed. Just make it happen. Liquid divine energy is cleansing your navel, your sex center. It's pouring down your spine, going to your basic chakra. This is where a lot of the poverty consciousness thoughts and feelings are located. Allow the divine energy to penetrate deep into your basic chakra. Any energies of procrastination, lack of self-worth, any type of thoughts and emotions related to ideas that money and spirituality are not compatible are dissolved, disintegrated, fully extracted, expelled to the nearest violet fire, salt water to you now. The divine energy is deeply cleansing your basic chakra. All negative thoughts, negative energy, any poverty, consciousness, thoughts, ideas are dissolved, disintegrated, especially for the ones coming from other people. Dissolved, disintegrated, extracted, expelled near salt water and wildfire to you now continuously. So be it. Just let it happen. You don't have to do anything, just allow the energy to flow through you. All negative energies are cut, disintegrated. Just be still. Make sure your legs are uncrossed, your hands are uncrossed, so the energy keeps flowing through you. Okay, raise your hands. We'll further flush out a lot of these poverty consciousness, thoughts, emotions. Now, no need to remember what they are. As long as you form that intention and just any thoughts, emotions that not help you financially, flush it out. Okay? Focus on your crown, your hands on your feet. We'll chant Om. As you chant Om, just allow the energy to flow through you. Okay? This is input, hands and feet are output. Okay, shall we? Inhale. Om. 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 Okay, be still. Let the energy keep working on you on all levels. Dissolving, disintegrating, completely releasing any energies of poverty consciousness, self-doubt, any type of worry about money, any type of procrastinating energy, lack of productivity. All these thought forms are dissolved, disintegrated, flushed out. Let's chant again. Om. 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 Just be still, let the energy keep flowing through you. So be it. Okay, put your hand like this. Say cut, disconnect from all this negative energy. Cut, disconnect, cut, disconnect. Now flick your hands in the violet fire and the salt water if you have it. Okay, just be still. Focus on your crown. Allow the divine energy to flow through your body. Just be still. Your crown is filled with golden light. Your forehead, your ajna, your back head chakras are filled with golden light. Your throat chakras are filled with golden light. Your back heart and your front heart to the back are filled with golden light. Your front back solar plexus and liver and spleen chakras are filled with beautiful golden light. Your sex center, your basic center are filled with golden light. Just be still. May you be blessed with divine light, divine love, with abundance and prosperity and the wisdom to use it properly. Tatastu. So it is. Just be still. Now repeat after me. I completely, deeply, permanently, and gratefully accept, absorb, assimilate all the divine healing and divine prosperity energies. So be it. So be it, and so it is. Just be still. The stillness allows you to assimilate more of it. Okay. Let's give thanks to the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother. Thank you. To all the spiritual elders, holy masters, to all the saints of all traditions, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers. Personally, I thank my teacher, Master Chokok Sui, Mahaguji Mailing. Thank you for divine light, divine love. Thank you for guidance, help, healing, protection. Thank you for prosperity and abundance. In full faith, and so it is. All right, open your eyes. How do you feel? I want you to try to recall some of these thoughts you have about worry about money and your job and all that. How does it feel now? Any of you notice it feel a little distant? Or you can't even think about it? Because those are thought forms. Now, I just want to make clear, it doesn't mean that you do meditation and suddenly, you don't have to work anymore, you sit on your butt and then money will just fall in your head. I wish. It doesn't work that way. It's just part one. Part one is what? Getting rid of these thoughts and emotions. And you have to do this over and over again because it took years and some people lifetimes of accumulating this. And you gain interest over time, like a bank. So we have to keep doing it, repeating over and over again. That way, when an opportunity comes up, you won't have starts having second thoughts or you self-sabotage. All those are thought forms from the past, at least most of them. Okay, so that's part one. Part two, watch your thoughts and words and actions. Always be careful what comes out of your mouth. When you start thinking of some negative thought, just visualize violet light, disintegrate it. Okay? Anyway, I don't have time to cover it in detail now, but that's the easiest way to do it. A negative thought comes in, know that you created it, visualize and fill with violet light, dissolve it and disintegrate with violet light. You don't give it the opportunity to grow. Positive ones, think about it, give it energy. Okay? And here's another one. That work is working in the energy world. You also have to work on the physical world. What does that mean? You have your inner environment, things are about to materialize in a good way for you. Better job, better finances, whatever you want. Okay? That's from subtle to material. Now, unfortunately, some people, they just say, okay, just sit there, affirm it and visualize it. You sit on your ass, nothing's going to happen. When people ask me, how do I win the lottery? Step one, buy ticket. You want a better job? Step one, apply. You do the inner work, you also have to do the outer work. Both come into play. You have yin and yang. Both need to be there. Keep that in mind. Means I've met some people on the spiritual path. I'm waiting for it to happen. I'm going, keep waiting. I'm not that patient. From the spiritual world, it's trying to materialize, right? You're in the material world. You move towards it. You're closing the gap. And one last thing, which is very, very important. Let me see. Okay. I'll just use this pen as an example. Because some people say, oh, it's my destiny. Are you sure? Watch this. If I let go, this will fall. That's karma. It's a law. Just like gravity, you let go, it goes towards the earth. However, most people say, well, I can't do anything about it. It's something like this. If I don't want this to fall and hit the ground, I create an equal and opposing force. True? So even though somebody says, oh, your karma is this, your destiny is that, even if it's heading in that direction because of circumstances, right? By every thought, every word, every action that we create now, you have the ability to move it in a different direction. You don't do anything, you just accepted it. So in addition to thinking positively, discerning your negative thoughts and emotions, working productively and intelligently towards your goal, you also have to make good decisions and generate what we call generate good karma. Being helpful to others, giving money to charity. All those are important because that part of it allows you to change the course of your soul's destiny. That's that. It's that simple. Some people tell me, hey, it's my destiny. Yeah. And I make a decision on it every day. It's just like somebody told me before, like in palmistry, they say one hand is what you came with from before. Your health, your relationships, your money, so on and so on. The other hand are the possibilities. So your soul came into this world with a certain plan, certain lessons to be learned, who your parents are, the mistakes you're going to make and learn from them, blah, 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 so on and so on. So that's like this. Right? So some people just accept it. You, on the other hand, you go, but I get to choose. True. So this is the destiny. You can change it to whatever you want. That's how I hear the stories. Right? They're born into very, very rich families. They have everything they could possibly want. They screw it all up, take drugs, and kill themselves. So they have good karma, but they make stupid decisions. Then you hear people who are born in very difficult situations and even health issues, financial issues, poorest of the poor. Guess what they did? Same thing. I do not accept this. They change course and become super successful. Oh, by the way, one last thought. Don't waste your time asking your psychics. I always tell people that. Don't waste your time. You know why? Because if it's a lesson the soul has to learn, they will be blinded from it. They will not be allowed to see it. How do I know? I tried. Then I talk to my teacher. He goes, nope. If it's a lesson you need to learn, the clairvoyants, the psychic, they won't be able to see it. Because it's a lesson we have to learn by ourselves. That's it. Very simple. I know we went way over time today. I hope you got something out of it. That's how you put it together today. We have the emotional healing and you have the prosperity healing. Okay, we will see you on Monday for Anchor the Light. Have a fantastic weekend. Let's give thanks to the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, but thank you. Mother, thank you to all the great spiritual elders, holy masters, to all the saints of all traditions, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers. Personally, to my beloved and respected teacher, Master Chok Sui, Mahaguji Ming, thank you in full faith. And so it is. By the way, if you've already taken pranic healing, what was just shared with you are some of the principles in Kri Shakti, the science and art of materialization. And if you look at our website, we're actually teaching it in Chicago and in a few weeks, and then in Irvine, Southern California in July. Just want to let you know. And as always, thank you very much. Please share this with as many people as possible. And I always get asked this question, where do we donate? If you want to, you're welcome to. Just go to mastercode.org. Donation buttons there, and may you be blessed for your generosity. Namaste. You guys take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. God bless.